radical Islamicism around the world. I want to read you a quote from this NIE that's in the New York Times today. It says, this national intelligence estimate says this: it asserts that Islamic radicalism, rather than being in retreat, has metastasized and spread across the globe, and cites the Iraq War as a reason for the diffusion of jihad ideology. You agree with that, Congresswoman?
I do, and I'm not going to comment on the document because it's a classified document, but every intelligence analyst I speak to confirms that, and that is why, although I hope we will do something appropriate this week with legislation on military commissions, put in a context, the best military commission proposal in the world, and even capturing the remaining top al-Qaeda leadership, isn't going to prevent copycat cells, and it isn't going to change a failed policy in Iraq. This administration is trying to change the subject. I don't think voters are going to buy that.
Senator Specter, I want to talk about the detainee issue as we move on, but I want to talk specifically about this for a second, in the sense that the NIE is the same document the president used to say Saddam Hussein, best consensus of the intelligence community, had weapons of mass destruction. It is the document the president used to justify going into Iraq. If he now has a document before him that says the Iraq war is making the problem worse, not better, should he be campaigning in the last month of this campaign telling the American people that we are safer today, 5 years after 9/11?
I think the president ought to say whatever he thinks is true. But I'm very concerned about the intelligence report that I read about in the New York Times this morning. And I'm even most concerned about the part which said that the administration had intelligence briefings in early 2003 before the war in Iraq was started. And my feel is that the war in Iraq has intensified Islam fundamentalism and radicalism. And I think it is a bigger problem. And I think that the military commissions have to be taken up, and we ought to be dealing fairly with the people who are detained.